right, man. Danny Jacobs and Edgar Berlanga could be next. Got a rumor yesterday that saying they could be next, and then pictures of them facing off at MSG, look like at a Nick game, started to resurface. So I said that I put that suggestion out here. And I was saying that him and Berlanga should fight. At least he'd be able to earn a Canelo Alvarez fight that way. I guess he trying to do what Munguia did by beating John Ryder, somebody who, even though Munguia just, Canelo just a face, you know, that kind in Munguia outdid Canelo against John Ryder, even though we know all fights ain't created equally. Um, yeah, he outdid Canelo Alvarez. So, maybe Berlanga, that's his version of that, even though Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez fought many, many moons ago. Um, I guess, Berlanga going to try to take him out. And I think, at the end of the day, it's a big New York fight. Pull it, prove that you could pull in New York. I think that's the smart thing, proving that he can sell in the city of New York to bring Canelo there. So at the end of the day, he trying to prove his worth. Now at the end of the day, Danny Jacobs is a 37-year-old man. He ain't fought in 2 years since February of 2020. Yeah, I think of 2020. That was during the pandemic. And no, my bad. February 2022 was the last time he fought. Yeah. Then he fought in the pandemic versus Gabriel Rosado with a split decision win. So the last couple fights has been, before the Brazado fight, it was almost 2 years, a year, 8 months, I think. And then it's been over 2 years since he last fought versus John Ryder, depending on when he stepped in the ring. Next, we assuming, if the rumor is true and then the face-off is true that he gonna fight Edgar Berlanga, then yeah. We assuming that the rumors are gonna be true. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Danny, 37 years old, just turned 37. I think it was February 3rd. So he just turned 37, and he been inactive. I know he been in the gym with Saddam Ali and Andre Rozier. If you didn't know, he back with Andre Rozier. Um, so uh, so at the end of the day, I think that Danny Jacobs, one of the issues that people had with Danny Jacobs is that he just was never aggressive enough. He just didn't have that killer instinct. He was known, as a really good amateur for knocking everybody out. And that just lets you know that always doesn't translate. You know, that always don't translate. Just because you're a good amateur, you know, I mean you're gonna be a great pro. And we know he fought the cancer and all that, you know. But for him, you lose this fight, you gotta walk away. And this is a guy back in the day that Danny Jacobs would have easily obliterated. So he lose this fight, it's over with. You should not be losing to Berlanga. And we all know it. We all know it. So um Berlanga's one of the worst fighters ever. You know what I'm saying? And if Danny Jacobs loses this fight, you know it's time to go. So it's gonna do decent numbers in New York City, uh, for sure. But yeah, you lose this fight, Danny know it's time to hang it up. You know, the Berlanga win this fight and they do decent numbers in New York, especially if you knock Danny Jacobs out. Then you probably got a Canelo fight on his hands. So, and it's gonna be important that they promote this fight the right way. And then this tell Danny Jacobs that he still can continue to go on. Or maybe Danny Jacobs just want to leave off, on the winning note. You know, that might be what it is. Danny might just want to, leave the sport on the winning note. So, um, I guess maybe Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. Maybe that's when they do it. Uh, that might make all the sense in the world. So, I guess Eddie is still messing with Danny Jacob, but it's a huge fight in New York City. It's a real huge fight. Uh, if Danny can't get past Edgar or like at this point with ease, trying to hang it up. It was a good career. He beat cancer. Became a world champion. Uh, Fought Triple G at MSG. A lot of people thought he won that fight. Um, so, but he inactive, and maybe he need a break. But he lose this fight, yeah, hang it up. I understand, Ryder. He just don't. He just don't step on the gas. You know, whatever reason, he don't have a killer instinct, and I don't know why. You know, you see, he was aggressive. He'll probably at least got Triple G to fuck up out of there. Let's keep it funky. If he was aggressive, he probably would have got Triple G up out of there. But for whatever reason, he's passive aggressive. You know, so but but yeah, but this fight to justify that this fight to justify for him that if he sell well and beat a former Canelo opponent, then you know people gonna say, well, you know, he could fight Canelo now. He sold out of Madison. He sold in Madison Square Garden. He beat a former Canelo opponent. You know, cool. So to me, that make all the sense in the world. You know, just make all the sense in the world. So they gearing up him. They gearing up him to fight. They gearing up him to fight. Canelo Alvarez. Now Danny Jacobs just probably gets to put some extra money in his pocket, and if he win, they probably put him in there with Munguia if Munguia lose to Canelo. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. So I definitely could be wrong in the situation, but I think that's what they doing. You know, and if Canelo wasn't in play for Berlanga, or he wasn't trying to be in play for Berlanga, you know what I think they'd do? Truth be told, I think they'd be trying to put him in there with more English muffins. That's what I think they'd be trying to do. Trying to put him in there with more English muffins. That's my opinion. You know, that's my humble opinion. So for Danny Jacobs, is probably probably get him Munguia fight if Munguia lose. Uh, if I'm a betting man or somewhere around that realm, maybe a Caleb Plant fight, maybe a Benavidez fight if he come back down. Uh, you know, uh, for Munguia, they gonna probably try to get him in there with they gonna try to get him in there with I mean, if Berlanga win, Canelo. They gonna justify it. So they gonna have to promote the shit out this fight. They gonna have to promote the shit out this fight. And that's just what it is. But I watch it. I ain't gonna cap. I definitely watch it. I will definitely watch this fight. I'm definitely not gonna cap. I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. So I'm definitely watching that shit. So but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.